Hi, I am Annika E Linderoth. I'm a LIFESPIDER coach at the LIFESPIDER system. Today, I am going to talk about my driving force, the EMPRESS. I am right now not so comfortable. I have never, ever talked about any of my driving forces in public. I have never, ever done public performance in English before. And here I am doing two scary things at one time. Well, then you may think, why are you doing this? Why am I doing this? And yes, I can understand that question. Why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself in this situation? And I will be honest with you. I'm sorry. I have been asking myself that question during the last week. The main reason to why I am doing this comes down to my ego, my driving force, the EMPRESS. I have been doing Facebook Live in Swedish for a while, and I'm quite comfortable with that. My EMPRESS wants more. She wants more attention. She needs to grow. And when she needs to grow, so do I. That's what she thinks anyway. My EMPRESS is the one driving force that undoubtedly makes me challenge myself the most. Makes me take the biggest, most scary steps outside my comfort zone. But she is also the driving force that makes me grow the most as a person, as a human being. It is like she's standing behind me, pushing me in the back, almost forcing me to go forward. Well, not almost. She is forcing me to go forward. But note this, she would never push me in a direction not knowing that I am ready to do it. And she stands by my side the whole way with a sense of safety and love and the belief that I am going to fix the challenge she is pushing me through. So she is without doubt my biggest supporter. If you have been listening and paid attention through the last days of this ego evolution, then you know now that the driving force, when it seeks for attention, you better listen. So you see, I have to do this for my ego to feed it, to talk about my EMPRESS in English live. Does it seem reasonable? I do hope so. And if not, well, that's okay. But what does the EMPRESS mean to me? Let me take you back in time with me. For almost my entire life, I have lived by what others think, corrected me in the lead. I was the good girl. I would not dare to step outside the norms and the values created by society. Eventually, I became a quiet person. I often put myself in a corner. I was like a little gray mouse, begging the surroundings to please don't see me, please don't look at me, and please, 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 do not ask me for my opinion about anything. I did not dare to express my opinion. I did not dare to take a stand. What if I was condemned? What if I took the wrong stand? What if? What a life? Or did I live at all? Inside me, I had this desire, this longing to be in the center. I long for confirmation. I long for to be seen by others. Inside me, I was screaming, see me! I wanted to be seen for who I was. But right there, at that time, I didn't know who I was. I had lost myself. I pushed my ego away. I wasn't ready to release my driving force. And just the thought of me being in the center was at the same time so very terrifying. Then, a couple of years ago, I was doing my LIFESPIDER with the Gita, and being center became one of my driving forces. After a while, after we upgraded my driving force being a center, and we found my EMPRESS. With my EMPRESS by my side, I can accomplish everything. This was life-changing for me. I know you have heard it all through the days about the life-changing, but it really was. It is life-changing to put your driving forces, your intentions, and your life project into words. It creates a kind of life clarity, and yet it is so hard to explain when you have not experienced it yourself. Well, let's go back to the EMPRESS and what she does for me, and what she means to me. The EMPRESS does not care about norms and values created by society. She relates to them, but they are not her truth to live by. She creates her own norms and values from where I and her are right now in life. Then the values, revalues from the life situations and from the life struggle I am in for the moment. When I let my EMPRESS show me the way, when I make use of the power in this spider leg, I take my place in the world. I can feel greatness. It's like I receive a power that I am unstoppable, able to do almost everything. No, able to do everything. Then, in situations when I hesitate, when I feel vulnerable, I can see there might be a risk that I will fail. Then I sort of hear her voice asking me, what if you fail? Is it the end of the world? What do you think? What do you believe? Is it the end of the world if you fail? Follow your heart. That is what she says to me. Do not listen to the logic part of your brain, of your body, the brain, where all the fears are. Follow your heart. Take decisions from your heart. With my EMPRESS, I stand up for myself with so much more strength and power than I do without her presence. And the energy and the power from this spider leg helps me to motivate others to greatness, to stand up for themselves. When we allow us to show our driving forces, our ego, then we can see each other for whom we really are. We create a world without condemning, without jealousy, without intrigue. The world becomes a place in harmony and balance. And that goes well with my intention connected to my ego, the Empress, to create a beautiful world living in harmony and balance. For me, this is a life journey where I get better to take care of myself, a journey to find myself, a journey to believe in myself, to be able to live fully based on values that are so beautiful to carry, that are mine, and that are beneficial for the whole world. Values which takes us human beings further into development so that we all raise one level. It is about a strive to constantly becoming a better version of yourself. And it is in this strive that we create harmony, balance, and sustainability for all of us. Thank you so much for listening to me. If you have any questions, please write a comment and I will answer the best I can after this live. And finally, be who you are meant to be. Remember to always be you, fully in every situation in life. Take care.